Alice doesn't want me to be creepy, but it's his first time at the bus stop. So I'm spying from behind this tree. He's way down there with those other kids. Do you see him? Where is he? There he is. If any parents come by, they're going to be like, who's this creepy stalker? I'll just pretend I'm looking at my sunflowers. Check it out, man. Awesome sauce. I'll just give you guys a little tour of my garden while we're spying at the bus stop. Anyway, look at the flowers. Whoa, let's keep going. This is my poplar tree. He's a baby. He's a baby tree. And then my husband went to Lowe's and he brought home all these plants that we now have to put into the ground. And this is my flower garden with all the flowering shrubbery that are all babies. And this is my herb garden here. And here are some seasonal flowers that we plant. Nothing's flowering right now because it's late summer. These are 2 rose bushes we just added and a grass in the back. Okay, so here's some more of those seasonal flowers that we keep around the front of the bed. And then 9 bark, grass, another rose. Okay, and then over here we have our prized rose bushes. They're not really prized, but this thing is very pretty. And then there's a memorial for my brother. And then a marker for Nona's roses. And then here are the roses. There's 1, 2, 3. Wait, I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4 bushes, but they're filling out nicely. And then we've got some coverage in the back. Over here we have another rose bush. Mrs. Kerbapple, my crab apple tree. Some seasonal flowers that are about to be changed out for mums. This is a memorial for Jamie's mother. Jamie's feeling sad because I'm not taking good care of this area right now. And we're still waiting for the bus. Somebody's mad at me. I think he spotted me. Okay, we'll just look away again. That's my neighbor's camper, by the way. Oh, there's my kitties in the window watching me. And then this is my rosemary, which is growing beautifully. All right, up on my porch. Hi, kitties. Hi, the babies. Did I mention I had sunflowers over here behind this tree where I can clearly stand? And there's my cemetery. It's not mine, but I don't even know if you can see it with the sun glare right there. Let's try again. There we go. I wrote a blog about this cemetery, but see how pretty it is right here? This is exactly why we bought this house. Look at this neighborhood. It's just quiet. It's just peaceful. We just love it. That's my car. So this is the side of my lawn. This area, we had to grow this grass and it was hideous. It was pitiful. It was just sand. Right here, where I'm standing, is a bus stop at the corner of my street. All right, see? Bus stop. My house. Bus stop. My house. Dead end street. Dead people on street. Let's check in on the children, shall we? Oh, they're still there. Let's go look at these sunflowers again. This is going to be the most obnoxious video I've ever made, so if any of you are actually watching it, you must love me. Like you must, because I'm obnoxious. Staring at the children. You want to see my garden again? Okay, one more swing. At least there's like 8 kids over there. Oh, the other day, Jamie was outside and he saw a hummingbird, so he put the hummingbird feeder back up. And one day he had to buy this obnoxious windmill thingy. And also, I love my mail carriers, so I added these stickers to say thank you. Here's a close-up on some pretty wild roses. And, hey, look, there's a bus going down the side street. If it turns right, it's probably going to come up on their street. It didn't turn right yet, but it might turn right. Let's keep watching. So creepy. I'm creepy. But I'm cringy, that's what the kids say. Okay, my son is on his friend's porch. Why is he up on his friend's porch? Okay, I didn't see where the bus went because I got distracted. My son is up on Anthony's porch. Why? Trying to socially distance? He always separates himself from everybody. Anyway. All right. Sunflowers. And we're walking. Are you guys tired of my sunflowers yet? What about my flag? What about my house? Do you like my house? Let's see what the kids are doing. This is me on only 1 cup of coffee, just saying. Oh my God, there's like 1,000 kids over there now. Wait, quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus my son who's hiding is 8. All right, so let's take a quick look across the street. So this is the famous Alpine Street. Some of you may have heard stories about Alpine Street. This is my friend Kayla and Dan's house. We go over and we babysit their kitty cat sometimes. Kitty. His name's Michu. He's adorable. He is a kitten. See that gray truck on the street? That's our friend Rick. His truck is a diesel, so every morning we get to hear that diesel engine roaring. And the big house that we're staring at is Adam's house. This one right here is where Sarah and Zach and Miles live. They bought that house a year ago, or close to it, almost a year. You can't see Rick's house because it's hidden behind the trees. And then after the big house, the house on that right-hand side after the big house, that's our friend Glenn's house. He has a beautiful German Shepherd named Caesar. So Kayla and Dan, Sarah and Zach, Rick and Christy are in the middle, Adam and his wife, whose name I forgot, and Glenn, who is just Glenn and Caesar. Often we'll sit outside on the street here with the kids and just kind of chill, and we'll have some drinks and whatever. Famous Alpine Street. So see, this is my side of the street over here. Remember, we already saw this side, my house. So when I want to go chill with them, I have to go across the street. And as you can see, it's a wide street. So I usually stay over here on my quiet side of the street. That's my neighbor Dee's house. She's lived here for a long time. She's my girlfriend's aunt. So when we moved in, I recognized her right away and I said, "Oh, I'm friends with your niece." Since we're doing the tour and the bus isn't coming, come look at my vegetable garden. So this part of the house right here is Annika's bedroom for now. My husband built this for me. Very cute. And then here's some tomatoes that we are growing. I just harvested them last night, so you won't see anything red. And then I had some squash and zucchini here. This is a raspberry bush that has to go in the ground. These are my beautiful ferns, which are coming up nicely. And this is a loganberry bush. And these are some very festive flowers that have done great this year. This is my truck, our Volvos, and my husband's garage, where he's working on. There's also a side yard, but we're going back to the street to see if the children have boarded the bus. I can't express enough how important it is that my son gains the independence to travel by bus, which might not seem like a big thing, but in the aftermath of COVID, it's really, really challenging for these kids to get back on a normal schedule and to assimilate back into what we all consider extremely common, which is riding the bus. You know, it's scary times, guys. These kids are worried about COVID. They're young, but they're concerned. See how my son distances himself from everybody? He's standing with someone he knows. It's not Anthony, because Anthony goes to the elementary school, so I'm sure that's just another boy that Alex has ridden bicycles with in the neighborhood. But because he knows him, he's isolating himself away from the group with that one child. My son does this because he gets really, really anxious and nervous and upset and frustrated and worried about COVID-19 and about transmitting COVID. He won't eat his lunch at school because of COVID. Oh, he's looking this way. We'll go this way. You guys, we weren't staring at him. I don't know anything. What do you know? I don't know anything. Looking back. Oh yeah, see, he's wandering off with that boy. So yeah, Alex doesn't want to eat lunch at school because they aren't socially distanced at school, and then they have to remove their masks and eat with this other group of kids. And and the schools will tell you, oh yeah, we're doing all these things to keep the kids socially distanced from one another. But when in all truth, the actual truth is that how do you get all the kids back to school and you put them on a school bus, and you ask them to wear their masks? Do they? Are they? Who knows? That little boy with the red shirt is not wearing a mask. That other boy with the gray sweatshirt and the black hair is not wearing a mask. So, some are, some aren't. And it doesn't seem like it's being enforced. I mean, oh, he saw me. I'm looking this way. He keeps seeing me. This was easier when they were little and they... Like, behind closed doors, he wants me around all the time, but then at moments like this, he's like, Mom, get out. So, as I was saying, we can do any kind of preparedness we want, but the facts of the matter are some people will wear masks and some will not. Some will socially distance and some will not. Some will, transmit sickness without a conscience about it because they just choose to ignore the information, and some will not. So, that's a big issue for me. This is what have been the obstacles of my returning to work is first COVID, then the aftermath of COVID. Both of my children have contracted COVID from sources outside of our home. One on their father's side and one through friends. In each case, Jamie and I have not contracted COVID, but we had to go through different steps, to manage the situation. All in all, nobody was terribly sick, and we're thankful for that. But my neighbor in the house just after my garage over there, right in the very early days of COVID, he and his brother contracted a very serious case of COVID-19. And as far as I've been told, at least for my neighbor's side of things, I don't know about his brother, he very, very nearly died. He was really, really sick. It was a lot of stress for the children in their household because they have at least one with severe anxiety, like my child, who, did not handle the stresses of the situation too well. And it is what it is, really. I just want to do a quick check-in. We've been outside for, I've been videotaping, and it says almost 14 minutes. We came out at about 7:15, so I'm chronicling this as the bus should arrive around 7:30, which is good. I mean, homeroom ends at 8 a.m. They get the morning bell to go to their first period class. All this information might seem benign to some people, but, oh God, my son is sending a text message. I know it's to me. He's going to interrupt this video. Before the bus comes, he's going to interrupt this video with a text message saying, Mom, stop being cringy. I see you behind that tree. Seriously, we're just looking at my sunflowers. I don't know what he's talking about. Look, see? Do you see him? He's sending a text message. He doesn't know anybody, so you know that text message is to me. We'll just wait for it. If this video gets cut off, you know why. In the meantime, let's look at my house. Hi, house. I do love living here. It's very peaceful. And, I'm technically standing at the city bus stop, so for all intents and purposes, I might look like someone who's traveling by city bus right now. Granted, I'm in my pajamas holding a mug full of no longer hot coffee. But anyway, can I just tell you guys something? Okay, so see at the end of this street, there's that adorable little building. Whoops, I almost dropped my phone. More buses. Hey, buses. Can someone come pick these kids up? They really want to go to school today. So see that cute little building? Oh my God, I obsess about that building becoming available and me moving into that building to do like Reiki and tarot readings and stuff, because all I would have to do is just come out of my house and walk up the street to that cute little building and meet with clients, and that would be like a dream come true, basically, because then I wouldn't have to use my house or go very far. Like, I wouldn't even care what it costed. I would make it happen, because look, like that's the place, that's the cemetery, that's my house. Right? Am I right? You know what I'm saying. Anyway, back to the kids. I just saw a bus go around the corner, and I already had one false alarm with that, but looks like kids are picking up backpacks and they're all angling towards that side street. Oh yeah, look, bus, yay! Oh my God! The moment has come. I will mark the time after. But 8th grade, Alex has caught his bus for the first time. I forgot to coach him about how to get his bus home because it's a different bus. That's going to be a problem. That is a problem for later on today. If they come by, I'm going to wave. Let me think. Vets is in this direction, so there's a very good chance that... No, it's not. She'll be going the other way. She's even angled towards the other direction, so that's it. I'll end this video here. I want to end it at exactly 17 minutes. Why? I don't know, just for fun. Bye, Alex. I miss you already.